morning guys. Today it's gonna be a little bit different video. I'm in Trieste. After a long time, last couple of weeks were really intense, so I am really looking forward to a weekend in Mediterranean. I'm gonna start it pretty slow, like when I do coffee in the morning. It calms me down and like really helps me to be present. And I really love this routine because it's really like time for me. Like a weekend at home really helps me to kind of recalibrate and to really like come back down at peace. It helps me to be connected with myself and my vision and motivation and everything. So this is kind of the weekend that I really needed. So yesterday evening, one package arrived. It's one of the books of Asulin, and I've been like a big fan of these books. You know, when I try to get this kind of inspiration and like these coffee table books with inspiring photos, they really help me to be creative, like be in the moment, and like just have like a different kind of vision and kind of motivation. Like seeing all these beautiful pictures, I think just helps me visualize how my life will be. So this is like moment for me, and I've been enjoying it since many years of the coffee table books, but I think from Asolin they're like one of my favorites. Now that I was looking my sideboard, I kind of get like a little bit annoyed of, so let's try to restyle it. Let's first get dressed and then try to restyle it. I have really cool pants that I just bought a couple of days ago. They're vintage, so they look pretty big, pretty oversized, but I think that's exactly what I'm gonna go for. The material is actually really thin, and I also just love here how they're pleated. I have to show you one thing that I just got. It's a prototype for my new, this is the new necklace that we're gonna produce. Just like a short trip, 40 kilometers, like with this view it never gets boring. It's really like one of my favorite routes for the biking. So the first bike trip of the season was pretty intense. I already feel my legs. For me, like coming down and just like kind of like to recalibrate with myself means that I have to do quite a lot of sports. So I think it's the perfect opportunity to actually open the season on the stand-up pedal, because today is actually one of these kind of days that there is no wind, and the weather last weeks or last months was not really like the best, so today is the day to open the season on the sea. So let's hit the stand-up pedal, let's enjoy the afternoon sun, and I hope that the water is not too cold. Okay, the water has 12 degrees. I might not jump in, so okay, let's hit the sea. You know guys, every time when I do stand-up paddling here, I'm just like paddling along the coast, and I'm just like visualizing how I'm gonna one day own a house next to the sea. This is like my goal since I'm a kid. I really love the ocean. I really love, like I feel connected when I am into the ocean. And just the idea that I would have a house here on the first row, like it gives me like goosebumps. So that's a goal for, I don't know, next years. I'm still visualizing. And the good thing about it is I forgot a little bit and you know, now the first time on stand-up paddle, now my visualization is back on track, so let's get it on. Look at the water, it's so clear. Good morning. Actually, we're gonna shoot some inspiration on Canon on this street, and which looks like really like San Francisco, but in Italy, you know. Look at this. So we're gonna drive Vespa, and Mattei and Christian, they're gonna be in the car and film us, like, you know, like a pan shot driving. Let's just see, it was just an idea, so we said we have to try it out on Sunday morning. Let's go. After the shoot, it's time for a croissant and coffee. And actually there's a really good bakery in Trieste slash coffee place. They opened a couple of months ago, and it's for sure like my favorite place right now. Let's check it out.